Hi everybody, this is Tara Woodruff. I had made a video, about a month ago of me oil pulling. And I had some technical difficulties with my Windows Movie Maker. But since then I've learned something new. So I will be able to show you me oil pulling. It's going to be pretty funny. So this is, it's part serious, part funny. Oil pulling is super good for you. And since I have a cold, and I've been a big slacker with this, I figured tonight I should definitely do some oil pulling because I'm really over feeling shitty. And what I got here is unrefined, organic, cold pressed. Let's see, let's read all the happy stuff. Fair trade organic, I like that. Fresh pressed, virgin, unrefined, coconut oil. You'll notice when you get the good stuff like this, it really tastes coconutty. If you get the cheap stuff that they have at the regular grocery store, the Luann, it definitely doesn't taste the same, and that's super refined, and you should probably, I would suggest that you keep an unrefined organic for something as intimate as this. Basically, the story is you take coconut oil, which is the one I recommend. You can use other oils. This one I like because of the added benefits of this particular oil. You take this and you take a tablespoon and you put it in your mouth and you swoosh it gently for 10 minutes. If you find after doing your first oil pull that you couldn't hold on, or you couldn't breathe, or your cheeks hurt, because that'll happen, that means you're trying to be too vigorous. You don't have to be that vigorous with it. You just want to swish. And that would probably be too vigorous. So I'm going to demonstrate. But let me go over some more of the awesome things that this does for you. Just for your mouth. Just on that surface. It's going to eliminate bad breath. It's going to truly clean your mouth. It's far more effective than flossing. And if you noticed, I know I have this problem. My teeth used to be really tightly put together. And flossing was almost impossible, even with the ribbon and even with it waxed. Also, my teeth have always been kind of soft, and that was from overbrushing and whatnot, and I inherited some of that, and all my teeth have cracks. So sometimes when I would floss, I would actually pull apart part of my teeth, and that's no good. You don't want that. So if your teeth are really tightly put together, this is really good for you because this is going to help you remove all the debris on your teeth and in your gums. Also, if you have gingivitis or anything like this, like you can't really tell. You can know it. My two lower canines, I guess you call them, the eye teeth, here, the gum is receding. So that's something else I inherited, and to have really healthy teeth, you want them to be, the gums to be where they're supposed to be on the teeth. This will actually help reverse receding of your gums. So if you have gingivitis or you've had damage on your teeth for whatever reason, this is going to help you maintain what you've got in your mouth going on until the time that you feel that you need to just replace your teeth. My goal is to get full set of dentures as soon as possible because I've got problems with them. But in the meantime, there's no reason why I shouldn't feel okay and be healthy in my oral hygiene. And I brush my teeth with a homemade toothpaste. I don't use fluoride anymore. And that's been very helpful to me over the past few years. I've only had one toothache, and that was like 5 years from the last time, and the last time was just ridiculous. I mean, I visited the dentist a lot and had, I think, 3 different teeth pulled that year. So this is super important for oral hygiene. On top of that, it's going to help pull out the toxins in your body. It's going to help you pull out the toxins in your body. It's going to increase your metabolism. It's going to increase your ability to process your toxins. It's going to help your liver and your kidneys. I'll put a list of the benefits of oil pulling underneath this, along with a couple of websites for references. So here we go. I'm going to oil pull in front of y'all, and I'll be able to cut the tape and rinse my mouth out and come back and put it all together on YouTube so you can actually see it. So, since I'm not feeling so good, I want to make sure I take a couple of deep breaths because, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm going to choke. Also, another thing to remember about this is do not swallow any of this. The reason why you do this for 10 minutes is because you're pulling the toxins out of your gums, out of your tongue, and out of your teeth. You do not want to swallow those back. That's not good for you. Also, when you spit out your oil should be white. Shouldn't be yellow. It shouldn't be clear. It should be white. That means you fully pulled as much as you could. If it isn't white, start over and do it again. That means you just didn't go long enough. That's the reason why I emphasize to you that you do not strain your swish. Don't over pull, because then you will get tired, you won't complete the job, and it'll just be really a waste of your perfectly good oil and your time. So with coconut oil, super cool stuff about this is that if you have sensitive teeth, beware of this. If your house is 70 degrees, 76 degrees or cooler, your oil will be solid. Okay? If you live in a place where you don't have AC and it's warm out, 80 degrees, this is going to be liquid. So, when you put this, if you have sensitivity to cold, like I do, and one particular part of my mouth, I know when something's cold. Otherwise, it's no big deal. I gotta kind of let it melt a little bit before I start swishing, or I'll be like, you might even see it. I might go too fast. But here I go. I'm gonna put this in my mouth. I'm gonna swish for a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Now, rule number 2, especially when using coconut oil, when you go to spit out, make sure you put it in like some sort of disposable cup or in a glass before you throw it in the garbage. Don't spit into the sink. It will eventually clog your drains. It's coconut oil. If you have the AC on in your house or if it's cool outside, it's just going to solidify in there, and that's gross. Okay, that's gross. I pulled up a blog to talk about the different benefits. This person is talking that you should do it 20 minutes. That can be really hard. I mean, what happened to me right there that I may or may not cut out is I have a cold and I wanted to cough, and I already had the oil in my mouth. So what I had to do was cut and do my oil pull and then come back. Okay? There's a lot of really good benefits to this. See if she doesn't say, okay, so she's recommended 20 minutes. I think that's a really long time, easier said than done, but that doesn't mean it's not right. The goal is really just to get the oil to be completely white when you're done. And so if you can pull that off in 10 minutes, this one says 15 to 20 minutes. Always used cold pressed unrefined oil. Oil pull on an empty stomach first thing in the morning is best. I'm doing it tonight because I wanted to make sure I got this video done and wanted to help me get some toxins out before I went to sleep. They say always spit the oil out in the toilet since the bacteria can be harmful. What you're spitting out is really toxic, so that's another good reason why to get it in the garbage or get it somewhere where you're not going to be washing your hands and using your face, washing your face. I brush my teeth after. Some people say you don't need to. I do. You can rinse also with like a peroxide if you wanted to. I just rinse with really warm water, then I brush my teeth out really good, and then I'm good. Like I said, I want to get benefits to tell you before I end this video. Let me see. I'm going to do the benefits of oil pulling with coconut oil. Some people use safflower. Let me see here. I hope this guy has a really good list of benefits. Okay, like I said, cavities and gingivitis is going to help combat that. It's going to strengthen your gums. It's going to whiten your teeth. So if you're one of those people who really want white teeth, oil pull. Don't use the chemicals. This stuff will get all the crap off your teeth. And you will see a major difference after your first time, after your second time, especially after a week. And if you make a habit of this and do this daily, your teeth are going to be white as white can get, okay? Removes plaque, removes bad breath. It assists you. Gingivitis, one of the first signs is going to be bleeding gums. Like I was talking about when you floss, if you make your gums bleed when you're doing that, or when you're brushing your teeth, you really want to take care of that. And this is going to get places where your toothbrush can't get, okay? And sometimes the flossing will actually aggravate. It's going to help with sensitive teeth. Remember I was saying before, if you've got a little bit of cold sensitivity and you're using a coconut oil and it's in a solid state, you kind of want to warm it a little bit in your mouth before you start swishing. And you saw the surprise when I thought I had it under control and put it to that, but it wasn't painful. That's going to help a lot with my continued sensitivity. It will diminish. Of course, it helps with dryness of your mouth and your lips and your throat. It also reduces inflammation and gives you seasonal allergy relief. Headache relief, chest congestion. So good thing I did it tonight because my chest is like, what? A heavy metal detox. Any kind of harmful metals that are in your body, and we got them. We got them. We get aluminum all the time through various things that we use. And I know a lot of people do everything they can to eliminate those kind of things, but the fact of the matter is you're probably getting some sort of heavy metal problems. So this will help detoxify your body of that. Skin conditions, I guess it's helpful with eczema. Like I said, I was right. Kidney function will help you with kidney function and could also help relieve ulcers and diseases of the stomach. And they recommend sesame or organic coconut oil or sunflower oil. I have done it before with olive oil, cold pressed organic olive oil, and it was okay, but I definitely find that the coconut oil is much more tolerable because it can be a little. You'll see. You'll figure it out. These people, they rinse their mouth after they spit out. They rinse their mouth with salt water or apple cider vinegar to make sure all the oil is removed. The vinegar will do it, and apple cider vinegar is really good for you anyway. So there's numerous. We'll see if I actually have all these links back up. I just want to make sure you guys understand how awesome this stuff is. And yeah, it's not going to say much there. So I can find that link that I just had, the health benefits of oil pulling for the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. I'll put that link right in there for the video. And yeah, I highly recommend it, guys. I highly, highly recommend it. Talk about eliminating your need for, dental insurance. Talk about that. I mean, right there, that's a humongous thing. And even if you're poor and you rely on food stamps, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason why you can't protect your mouth and protect your health. And like this was $15.99. That is super affordable. Super affordable. At your regular grocery stores, you can find, I can't remember the brand, but they usually have an organic oil there in their health food sections, but they're expensive. Like half the size would be $18. You might want to just make a stand and go ahead and get that. That's going to last you months. So it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money or if you don't. This is super important. And actually, the less money you have, the more important it is to do this. I'm going to make sure that I keep on this. I totally slacked off, and I know that if I was doing this all along from when I started my oil pull, I wouldn't have this cold right now. And so, that's that. I love you guys, and this is one of the most important things that you could probably learn about and do for your health. Do it. Just do it. Alright, bye. Whoops.